Hello, happy Wednesday. Today you guys are going to be working on Chapter 2, Test Review 2. Tomorrow you guys will be taking your Chapter 2 test. If you need something today, feel free to reach out through Canvas or Remind, okay, and send me a message. I can help you. I can hop on Zoom or something, okay? Just so you know, we're going to cross off number 1 and number 23, okay? We're going to cross off 1 and 23 today. Okay, so you can cross off that one. So, number 3, okay, I got b over 11. Well, over means multiply or divide, so we need to multiply. So we're going to say times 11. Well, if I do it to one side, I got to do it to the other side. So times 11. Okay, so I got b equals 11 times 11, okay, is 121. I had to make sure. Okay, so b equals 121. Okay, and if I'm going too fast, feel free to stop, pause. Okay, 5. Okay, we got parentheses, so we know we need to distribute first. So I got 8 times negative 5 is going to be negative 40, plus 8 times, and there's really a 1 right there. So you're going to have 8, and there's 1x equals negative 8. Okay, and then we going to... add 40 to both sides. Okay, so you got 8x equals negative 8 plus 40 is going to be 32. Okay, and then our last step is always to divide by 8. So you got x equals 4. Okay, looking at 7, we're going to combine our like terms. So I got 8 and 3 is going to be 11x equals 23. Okay, and then I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. So I got 11x equals 22. And then we're going to divide by 11. So I got x equals 2. Okay, 9, we need to distribute first so we can drop this n down, and you can really put a 1 in front of this n. Okay, so we can put a 1 in front of there. So I got negative 6 times 4 is negative 24n, sorry. Negative 6 times 2
you need to get to your bus. It is waiting. Sean Birch,
equals
get to the
negative
bus
127.
immediately.
Okay, and then we can combine our negative 24 and 1. So I got negative 23n minus 12 equals negative 127. Okay, and then we're going to add 12 to both sides. So I'm going to have negative 23n equals negative 115. And then I'm going to divide by negative 23. So I got n equals 5. Okay, 11. I'm going to distribute. So I got 8 times 3 is going to be 24. 8 times negative 3 is going to be negative 24p. And then distributing this one, I got negative 5 times negative 2 is going to be plus 10. Negative 5 times negative 5 is going to be negative 25p equals, and I have negative 15. Okay, I'm going to combine my like terms. So I can combine this p with this p. So negative 24 and a negative 25 is going to be a negative 49p. And then I'm going to combine 10 and 24. And that's going to give me a plus 34 equals negative 15. Okay, and I'm going to subtract 34 from both sides. and I'm gonna get negative 49p equals negative 49. And then our last step is gonna be to divide. So I got p equals 1. Okay, looking at 13, well, I can see I got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 pieces. So we're gonna combine what we can and then start working. So I got 5 and a 4 is on the same side, so I can have 9n equals, and over here I can combine this 2 and this 6. And that's gonna give me an 8n. Okay, so I move my letters to the left and my numbers to the right. Okay, well, 9n is a letter, so that does not need move. That's on the left. Okay, moving to the right side, I got a negative 7. That's just a number, and our number are supposed to be on the right, and this one is on the right. And then I got an 8n, so that one needs move. So minus 8n, and it's going to go under this one. So 9 minus 8 is going to be 1n equals negative 7. Okay, some of you guys are going to be able to stop here and be able to tell what's going on, and some of you guys are going to need to do that division. Okay, so divide by negative 1, you're going to get n equals negative 7. Okay, 15, we're going to distribute first. So negative 4 times negative 7 is going to be 28. Negative 4 times negative 8 is going to be positive 32x equals negative 2 plus 28. Okay, same thing. I need to move my letters to the left and my numbers to the right. Okay, so I'm going to move this 28 over. And I'm going to add this 2x to both sides. Okay, so 32x plus 2x is going to be 34x. Equals 28, and 28 is going to be 0. Then I got to divide both sides by 34. So I got x equals 0. Okay, looking at 17. Okay, we're going to distribute. So I got 3 times 3 is going to be 9. 3 times 3 is going to be 9n. 2 times 6 is going to be 12. 2 times 5 and negative 5 is going to be negative 10n. And I still got equals 7 plus 7n plus 6 minus 4n. Okay, sorry it's so huge. I write bigger than what they will let me. Okay, so we're going to go through and combine all our like terms on both sides first. So I can put this 9 and this 10 together, and that's going to give me a negative 1n. And I can put this 9 and this 12 together to give me a 21. Okay, so that side's all combined. Okay, and then on this side, I can put this 7 and this negative 4 together to give me a 3n. I can put this 7 and this 6 together to give me a 13. Okay, and then as always, move your letters to the left, the numbers to the right. So we're going to say minus 3n, then minus 21, minus 21. Okay, so I'm going to get a negative 4n equals, is that 13, positive 13, minus 21. There's going to be negative 8, and then I divide by negative 4. Whoa, sorry. N is going to equal 2. Okay, and then the last section that you can expect to be on your test is going to be these literal equations. Okay, and so we need to solve for A. So we say, well, what's on A side that shouldn't be? Well, I got this K. Well, it's a minus K, so when you think, well, how do I move a minus K? Well, then you have to plus K. Well, if I do it to one side, I gotta do it to the other side. Okay, so those ones cancel, so I got U plus K equals A. I'm solving for A. Okay, so I'm gonna divide by K, divide by K. So I'm gonna have U over K equals A. $23, we skipped. And then 25, I'm solving for X. Okay, and this one's a little bit trickier, but you're gonna need to get rid of the fraction first. And so in order to get rid of a fraction, fraction means divide, so we need to times first. So we're gonna say times Y. And I'm gonna use a dot because you can write it two ways. You can say GY, well you can write it three ways, or you can say YG, or you can say, well there's a bunch of ways, okay? You can say Y dot G, G dot Y. But I definitely don't want to use the letter X because I'm solving for an X variable, okay? And then, so now we got, so any of those work, okay? I'm going to erase this though, but, so I'm going to say Y dot G equals, well these cancel, and so I got CX. Okay, so I'm trying to solve for X, so we're going to say divided by C, divided by C. Okay, so you're going to have Y times G over C equals X. Okay, and that one's a little bit more complex than what some of you guys are probably used to, but I just threw it on there. Okay, good luck. If you need help, feel free to reach out, send me a message on Canvas. Make sure you turn this in, and I will see you guys tomorrow for your test, and be good.